This week on the Austin Healey channel, the front starts coming together. I'm back in the shop and ready to make some progress. Remember a long time ago, I wanted to put the beading on top of the fender, and that led to this whole rabbit hole of getting the windshield in place? Well, the windshield's in place. Yay! So now I can finally put the beading in place because I know where the feet belong. This is the beading. It has a black cover, a plastic cover on it, just to keep it safe. So if we measure from here to the front, you see we have a whole bunch extra. So that will give us plenty to trim it off to stick under here. This beading has one side that's like crimped, so it has this nice ending on it, and other side I've cut off. So the crimp part we're gonna put here because it doesn't have anywhere to hide, and then the other end is gonna go down. There's a little tunnel in there for that to go, so we need to measure exactly where that is. Give it some extra room. About there, I think. And we're gonna mark it and go cut it. There now, isn't that cute? Peel this off. Nice. I just buffed, I sanded, buffed, and polished this area. And I'm really excited because it came out really, really good. So I'm excited about doing the rest of the car. Anyway, I think it's time to do this. So the grill gets held on with these funny little clips, which I didn't have, so I ordered new ones. So I want to put the Austin of England emblem on here, but there's a bit of orange peel. It actually looks worse than when it was first painted. When it was first painted, the clear coat still had a lot of solvent in it, and as that's evaporated, it's given it quite a bit of orange peel. So what we're going to do is I ordered this set of really fine sandpaper for my orbital sander and a soft pad. The soft pad kind of helps go up with the curves and things. So this starts at 1,000. Let's see what we got here. 1,000. Oop, that's 1,000. 1,500, 2,000, and then 3,000. And I did a little bit earlier on the bonnet around the emblem, and it's scary. It's really scary. So let me show you how scary it is. That was 1,000 grit. which is scary. I was using the light to try to see as much of the orange peel as I can. Next thing, you want to get all the dust off you can before moving to the next grit. And with this, you don't want to get too close to the edges. They say use the rule of thumb, keep a thumb's width, and then because you can't polish all the way up to the edges because you risk burning through really quickly. Next, we're going to go 1500. The consecutive steps are a lot easier than the first ones. The first one is a lot quicker. The first one you have to look out for the leopard spotting, and then after that you're just getting the sanding marks down. Gone. Probably can't tell on camera, but it's slowly starting to show a little bit of the light as a reflection. So now we just polish it out. To polish, I'm using 3M Fast Cut to start with. Oh, this badge has lost one of its holes, so we're going to put it back in. It feels like we're making progress. After spending weeks on the windshield, I'm like getting stuff done. That feels great. The front indicator lights, the harness didn't come with wires that go from the light to the harness, and the lights didn't come with it either, so I'm making up some new wires to bridge the gap. So this is kind of funny. There's instead of bullet connectors, they have these little plug things, and the wire goes through them after we get it fed in. But to demonstrate, wire goes through. It's supposed to go through. And then gets bent over. And that makes the connection against there. Just wow. No screws, no bolts, no crimped connectors, just these funny things. So the bumpers have run into a bit of a bump. On the front, I'm missing the brackets. I thought I ordered them, but they didn't show up. And then for a while, I thought I had some. Anyway, they don't fit. So what I need to do is order new ones, because I don't know exactly what they look like, so I can't make them. Also, overriders, I haven't been able to find in Europe. I've ordered them a couple times from a couple different places, and they're always on back order. So for the moment, I'm hoping just to put it together like this. I kind of like it without the overriders anyway, but eventually it should have overriders on it, because that's how it was. In the meantime, I have a hole here I'm going to fill up with another bolt. So I haven't put acid in the batteries yet, but I was curious to whether the electrical system was working. So I disconnected the battery, hooked the leads up to my battery charger, giving it power, and started testing things. So right away when I started, the lights came on, because that switch was in position. The marker lights seem to all work. I have one that's when you're inside, it's hard to tell which goes which direction, which color goes which direction. So I need to switch that around on one of them, because one of them's brighter than the other. Looks like it's set for turn signal instead of marker. So that was cool. The headlights worked. That was cool. The dashboard lights, the big ones work. I still don't have the braces for the little ones, and the braces hold the light bulbs in place, so that'll come later. Windshield wiper, hopefully that's next week. I didn't test the starter because, well, I know it's not hooked up yet, and the battery charger's not enough to run the starter. The turn signal, when I turn it, there's a big junction box thing. It's making a lot of noise when I do that, so I have to check the wiring to see what's going on there. Something's not quite right. Most everything worked the way it was supposed to, so that's super cool. All of a sudden it feels alive. It feels like, wow, that's really exciting. I'm glad I did that today. If you want to come along on the ride as we complete this project, click the subscribe button. If you want YouTube to tell you every time there's a new video, click the alarm bell. Thanks for watching, and your support is very much appreciated.